You see the edge right there? He's actually going and making sure it's cut in because I don't like when they overlap and it's not a sharp edge. That's something that we can do. Customers coming out. Give me just a moment. Had to chop it up with the customer real quick. She came out. She, oh, you guys out here early? I was like, yep. Got to beat the rain. Got to beat the heat. So just perfecting some things, y'all. I'm rolling the lawn right now. I got to roll it in multiple ways. I'm rolling it left, right, and then I'm gonna roll it up and down like that. I want to get it nice and flat. And I got Walter here going down and just trimming off that extra grass that we have on the edges there. Another thing I want to point out, prior to actually rolling the lawn, you want to make sure it's really irrigated. So the irrigation ran at 5 a.m. this morning, and it went for about 30 minutes. So the lawn is nice and like squishy. That's exactly how I want it when I'm using this roller, because I want to be able to compact that the grass to the soil contact. I don't know if y'all can see, but when I'm rolling this lawn, see the lines right here, y'all? The lines go this way. I'm rolling that roller directly between the seams. I roll it this way, and I come back and I roll it over half. I roll it between on that seam. I try to make sure I'm going over the seams because I want to make sure everything has contact to the soil. Everything needs contact to the soil. Else, if I'm trying to get the root system of the new grass to stay moist, it's not contacting the rest of the soil, so it can dry out. That's how you start seeing the ends of the grass start to brown up and stuff like that. But this grass is going to take off this Bermuda tip tuck that we just installed. It's looking good. They over there making some cuts right now, and I'm rolling the lawn. I'm kind of just critiquing it, y'all. Summer breeze. Hit that like button if y'all haven't already, man. Let's keep us going. Keep us going. This thing is so heavy. There's over like 150 pounds of water filled in it. And my weight alone is making step marks because this is nice and wet like it should be. But I'm gonna keep rolling it so I can get it nice and smooth. Smart me, I left the cooler at the house today. Smart me. I'm gonna have to make a stop. I'm gonna trim the bush. See? See. It's going down, y'all. Hit that respect button, not the like button. Respect button. It's 100 degrees out here, and we're getting it done. I'm gonna put some respect on it. I don't call it the like button, y'all. Hit the respect button. About to go up and trim those hedges up there. You know, trying to make sure everything come around full circle. It ain't hard, y'all. It ain't much to ask. What's going on, A&J? He's very smart. You see what he got working beside him. That's what I call grow your business. Say we can't work together. And that's what I'm talking about. A&J, you know what time it is, man. Man, hit that respect button, y'all. Y'all in the room. I don't call it the like button because it's hard work what we doing out here. Anybody who do this, they can respect the work that go into it. Hit that respect button. What's going on, A&J, man? Good morning. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I got it. So over here with the hedges, right? Personally, me, I would actually make balls like basically circle hedges, but the client, she actually want, squares. So to keep it in the realm of squares without, doing a hard cut on it, I went ahead and started trimming it in a way, just kind of making those corners go a little bit vertical. That way, the next time it get trimmed, if it get trimmed as a square, it's closer to actually being a square. She's trying to make that one hedge, you know, mesh together, make one long hedge versus three. That's a lower pedalum that I was over there trimming. Man, I appreciate the $2, man. Who sent me that $2, man? And Jay. All I get but water on me for the boss. Appreciate it, man. Oh man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I start my morning off on demon time. You see me. I got a little coffee, a little Java. But I don't know how I forgot my cooler at the house. I'm gonna stop and get it though because it's absolutely necessary. It's too hot out here. She tried to blend them in together. Yeah, she wanted them to be one long hedge, but as of right now, they haven't. That growth is not there just yet. So I kind of just shaped them as a square consistently. You see where it dips down in between each hedge over there, like right there dip down and right there dip down. It's 3 hedges. They still need a little bit of growth. They got to be trained. You know how it is. You got to train those bushes to grow like that. It's almost there though. Bueno. Yeah, good. Yes, sir. I think it's good. Everything is good. Everything is good, yes, sir. So we nearly completely done. I'm a perfectionist, y'all. Client, she did come out and she was like, "Hey, we noticed right here is a little bit of a low spot." I was telling her that's where we actually tapped into the main water supply when we put huh? Oh no. They'll be used. Nope. Oh, to the road. Oh no, you can put it on the trailer. It's fine. They're gonna use that dirt for the mailbox, the backfill of the mailbox. But I'm talking about right here. It dips down a little bit. It don't look too perfect, y'all. It look better once it's actually filled in. I know everything is knotted together. You see a little bit of a look like a hole there, but that's actually where the valve box is. See, I don't want it hidden from them. But let me show y'all exactly what helps me exceed my client's expectation. Let me show you. This is the cherry on top. Let me show you why clients hire me and why they appreciate me a little bit, just a little bit. Let me go in here. Let me show you what's up. Let me show you what's up. It's only take about 10 seconds. Let me show you. So we got on the schedule today, we got a St. Augustine lawn. We also have this Tiff Tough Bermuda lawn that we just completed, right? This right here, it's good. This right here is what I'm about to give my client. You saying, what is this? This is a full guide to how to care for a Tiff Top Bermuda. This is something I created. Yes, I sourced my information out from the actual providers who manufactured this grass. So this is valid information directly from the source. But however, so the first page, let me show you. Hopefully you can see me. I'm shaking. I'm on that good old Java this morning. The first page is Tiff Tough Bermuda. This is an annual plan, the pH level, the mowing height, the traffic, wear tolerance, disease resistant. It tells everything they need to know about this specific grass, not Bermuda grass, Tiff Tough Bermuda grass. It actually has the some metrics here as well. Let me not get it dirty because I am sweaty a little bit. It actually has some metrics down here as well, right? That's the first 2 pages. It tells them everything they need to know about the grass that they have. This right here is the 3rd page. How to handle and care for new sod. People ask me all the time, how often should I water? What's the mowing height? It reconfirms the things that was just on that other page. But it also it's talking about new sod, literally making sure you're irrigating every day. This right here down here is one of my lines I put in here. Like, I proofread everything all about this. And it says, please note there's no universal prescription for watering new sod. Environmental conditions such as heat, rain, wind, humidity, slope, exposure to sun, shade, all have effect on your new sod and watering conditions. You should monitor these conditions and adjust the amount of water and watering time as needed. That's super important, y'all. Super important. But it tells about all they need to know about how to care for new sod on this third page. Moving on to the fourth page, this right here is what helps a lot of people out. We just put in a full irrigation system. It's only one zone for this new sodded area. However, you see all that? It shows them, and I created this. Of course, I got a satellite view, and I created it last night. It shows them where the irrigation controller box is, the irrigation heads, where it's mapped at, the PVC pipe, where it's laid, the irrigation shut-off valve, the backflow system. All these things are color-coded, and it also tells this is zone 1 with 8 irrigation heads. Companies don't give this out, y'all. This is super helpful to the client. I got a $700 tip on one of the jobs we did just over the last few weeks, because I gave them that sheet and they're like, man, here, man, I really appreciate it. We just had some hardscape done. If we'd have had some of this stuff early on, it would have been really helpful. The last page of this, and this is where I lift up my counterpartners and people who I trust in business. I don't recommend people. The first 2 businesses on this page is my businesses. This is trusted recommendations. These are different backgrounds of work as well. The first one is Long Reputation. That's me, guys. I specialize in sod installation and turf management. The second one is L's Christmas Lights. That's my Christmas light business. And then also we got JR Maintenance. This is my buddy. He specializes in the irrigation. He did the irrigation for this job, and he also do drainage. I stay within my scope. S&R Flooring. This is my brother-in-law. He does amazing work. He remodeled my bathroom when my wall was caving in. He does amazing work, magazine type work. So I put people in here that I trust. This last person, Next Level Ground Pro. This is just a guy I know in the city, and he has integrity in what he do. Does really, really, really awesome work. But this is just for Tiff Tough Bermuda. It's different for the next lawn we're heading to, which is Tamstar St. Augustine. All this stuff right here is how I exceed my clients' expectations. I talk to them, and I give them this package, and this right here takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Yes, it took a little bit of time of crafting it together, but I wanted to make sure I'm communicating what needs to go on with that lawn. But man, I think we done here, y'all. Got the hedges trimmed. They ain't the best to me. I don't be doing all my hedge trim. I don't do no more mowing and maintenance nowadays. So not to say I'm rusty, but sometimes a shrub, it has to really call for, can handle a square shape. And this can't handle a complete square shape right now. It's been circular for the last 4 or 5 times it's been trimmed. So I'm gonna do my best to make it look good from where it's at. Putting these bricks back in place because I don't want it to look like we just ran through here and tried to get what we wanted to get done and not in care in the world for how her landscape was looking. All right, I think I got all this situated. If you're in the room, y'all, please hit that respect button, not the like button. Hit the respect button. It's hard work out here, and when you see what go into it and you understand what all the stuff that go into it, you respect it a little bit more. Hit the respect button, y'all. What is going on here? There was a weed on this fence just the other day, and it's all on the grass. See, this is integrity. I could say, man, I didn't put this on the ground. I didn't throw this. I'm gonna pick it up because I want, when my customer and the neighbor between these houses, you don't see no random pile of junk. I know it ain't mine. I know I didn't pull this off the fence. I'm pretty sure it was the neighbor, because he looked like they mowed their lawn this morning or yesterday, whatever, and they just threw it on the ground right there. But it's cool. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna throw it on my trailer, get it out of there. Problem solved. I ain't gonna complain and say, man, I didn't put that there. I ain't looking. Blah, 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 blah. Forget all that. Not worth the headache. But I'm gonna go ahead and fire this irrigation system. Oh, I need to go ahead and fill this spot here. Yeah. Need a little bit of soil. How you say? Soil, Walter? Soil? Oil. Oil. See? Yeah, I need a little bit. I need a little bit of this from here for over here. Yeah, they called it out. I'm gonna fix it. This irrigation here dips right here, right between this area right here. This is the valve box right here. So we connect literally right there, but he did a lot of trenching in this area. And sometimes after they trench, if we didn't, I didn't backfill it. They actually backfilled it when they did the trenching or whatever. But I should have came back over here and double checked when we were putting down the compost to make sure it was right. But before I leave, and then they call me back and say, well, this spot's unlevel or anything like that. No. We're gonna fix this right now. We try to avoid multiple trips back to the property as much as possible. It is hot out here, y'all. Put some respect on my nephew's name. He's doing a damn good job. If you ain't like me, I'd be going, walking around, picking up twigs, all that stuff, because I don't like my stuff looking out of order. I feel you, good job. Yeah, you're right. And it's easy for somebody to look over on the side of the house and say, well, what's all that stuff by the fence? Well, they did just get sawed, but maybe they left some trash, anything. I like prevent all point of, I'm pretty anal about that stuff. Like, for instance, let me just give you a gist of my process. We pull up, right? First thing we do, we put these cones out. So this tells people who's riding by that, hey, there's a company, they're working. Obviously, they're gonna be here for a decent amount of time. So let me go ahead and put these cones out. Let me bypass them slowly. Hey, this is just a forewarning that there's people working in the area. That's number one, setting the expectation. This is a SOP. We jump out, we put them cones down ASAP because we're gonna be here. And then number two, we go out, walk the lawn. I give them the scope of what we're doing, but we actually have a conversation prior to even getting to the property. We have a conversation prior to even getting to the property because I want everybody to jump out and be ready to go. So we have our little pre-meeting prior to actually getting here. Yeah. Getting this spot with some more dirt. I'm gonna just level it out. I knew we had enough dirt in there from yesterday. Luckily, I didn't completely clear out the trailer last night. I was beat like a runaway slave, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, I didn't feel too good when I got home. I was dehydrated. I drank about 5 bottles of water yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I was dehydrated. You know, when you're super dehydrated when you go to pee and your pee is like super orange. It was super dark. I'm like, dang. I thought I drank enough water, but with this heat, you don't know what's enough. You know what I mean? So I'm doing better. Yes, sir. Let me get this, let me get my leveling rake out. Help my boy. I don't like to send people to do something that I wouldn't do myself. So I'm gonna be helping out, level this spot out a little bit. Trying to get y'all a visual, but it be hard out here. Trying to give you a visual. My tripod, I broke it yesterday. I broke my tripod, it fell on me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're trying to beat the sun. It's trying to get the weather. It's supposed to rain around 1, 2 o'clock.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna rain. But I'm gonna try to be through my due diligence and act as if it is.
Yeah, you never know around here.
Yeah.
Se va a llover a las 2 de la tarde, dice.
But it looks lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Por acaso, por acaso. No, que vaya, que dice que va a llover a las 2 de la tarde. Va a llover para la espalda de calor.
Ya no hay más tierra de
No. Dice usted ya no more.
No more? Nice.
No more.
Okay.
El libro de aquel.
No, it's okay.
This is about
Ya no
I
más.
think we got it where we need to be. It's just a little bit of a dip right here. Right by the irrigation head.
No vean mi lengua.
Mira, levántate, no te
Le vale verga a las viejas aquí.
Oh, eso puede. Pero como tiene chorros debajo.
Son boxers.
One move.
Lo cerramos ya.
Ya no cabe por debajo acaba.
Estamos ahí, mi carro va y vamos a llegar dos paquetillas nada más.
Eso lo metemos.
Yes, sir.
Ah, ya no cabe aquí.
Huh?
Roller.
Roller? Yeah. Roller can go here. It's okay. Here. Yeah, you can go back there. All right, now that I got that little spot situated, it was a little bit of a dare. I built it up. We put like about 4 or 5 shovels to exactly where the low spot was, and then I used a leveling rake to kind of smooth it over so it can have a smooth transition with the rest of the lawn. And now I'm about to fire on that irrigation. I'm gonna run that irrigation. It actually is supposed to turn on at 11, and it actually it ran at 5 a.m. My goal is to make sure this lawn stays, the soil stays pretty moist. Let me look at the time right now. It's 9:27, so it'll be coming on in about an hour and a half. Yeah, come on, an hour and a half. I'm gonna run it still right now for about 10 minutes because I put down a granular product, and just for, you know, I don't want it to burn out by the sunlight beaming on it and it hadn't been irrigated. I need to go talk to the client because she locked the gate. But it's looking good overall. It looked worse before it get better. I did put down a fertilizer, insecticide, and waiting on my fungicide because I don't think it's absolutely necessary as of right now. If I see the issue over the next 30, 60 to 90 days, I'll be putting down it fungicide. But I try to be a little bit reserved about putting down fungicide because I understand how effective that could be. But let me go ahead and tripping over bricks. I wish they had these glued onto the caps, but let me chop it up with them real quick. All right, we are good. Irrigation system. You can actually unlock the fence. I actually went over there. I moved the side aside. We built it up because there was a dip right there where the irrigation head is. There's another dip right where it actually attaches to the main water supply. We can build that up in the future, but as of right now, I don't want to have it above grade because you're in your neighbor's water meter. It's pretty low. So I want to try to make sure that I don't like make it look abnormal or anything like that. But it shouldn't be any puddling in that area. Everything naturally flows away from the property. That's one of my things. Make sure there's no water intrusion, no water in the property. It just kind of flows naturally away. But I'm going to turn the irrigation on because I did put down a granular product and I want to make sure it's watered in correctly prior to the sun beating it up and activating it, because the product is, if you put out a granular product and the sun beams on it without it being irrigated, it can burn the lawn out as well. So I'm gonna just irrigate it about 10 minutes. It's gonna turn on again at 11, and then it should be good for the full day. But it's automatically set. Oh, let me get, I'm gonna come back after you unlock the fence. I'm gonna.
I was gonna say we can just go through the house and then I'll help you do the gate.
Okay, let me give you a guide because that's what I want.